Hello YouTube and welcome to Unleet Gaming 2. Well, that's awkward. Hello YouTube and welcome to Unleet Gaming 2. This is Jim and this is my Tekkit server. This will be serving as episode 1 of my Let's Play on Minecraft Tekkit. This world is in the seed of Beowulf, the same as Keith, and I guess what the idea is we're going to have like this mirrored world kind of a thing where he's building in Beowulf and I'm building in Beowulf and we're both being generally awesome. What I did was the starting island, or actually I guess it's more like a continent. Anyway, you start on the beach, and Dave and I jumped on this server. By the way, this is a multiplayer server, not a single player world, so the entire Unleet Gaming Crew can jump in, join in, build stuff, do awesome things, etc. Anyway, right off the beach where you start, if you look up at my mini-map, it's that little tiny peninsula up there, and you start on the beach. Right behind that beach is a cave, and the cave comes in and it goes down, and it goes down, and down, and down, and down, and then eventually actually goes down to an abandoned mine. So we set up shop here, and it's worked out pretty well so far. Here's the abandoned mine amongst all of the awesome marble here. Good stuff, good stuff. Abandoned mine on top of a cave spider spawner, and there's actually a second one in there somewhere, but I would probably just get lost if I tried to find it for everyone. It also leads over to the ocean. If we go around that way, there's a wall that leads into the ocean, which I will make use of later, promise. You know, you got your copper, your tin, yada yada yada. We went all the way down to the diamond level and set up a little branch mine down there. So this is going to be a short tour of what we have so far, or what I have so far, since I'm primarily playing this by myself. And then my plan is to build something today and kind of have you guys watch. So be back in a bit. Alright, so this is the base of operations, so to speak, right now as it stands. We got the bedroom right here, one bed, double chest full of, you know, basic things that I don't want to lose, obviously. A couple double chests, couple furnaces, yada yada yada. 2 iron chests, feature of Tekkit, one of my favorite features because it has a much larger inventory. You can go all the way up to diamond chests. They've also incorporated ender chests and, you know, all the machines and stuff, which everyone should know, and if you don't, keep watching. I got 1 iron furnace so far, but nothing too elaborate. This is temporary. This is all temporary. We go outside, have my entrance here, and then if you look at my mini-map, you will see wheat fields with my crazy stupid wheat field design. I actually did one and kind of liked how it looked on the mini-map, so I'm gonna do a pattern of 4 and then encircle it with a voxel circle eventually, if I can find that much sand. And of course you see I have wheat growing here. But the really cool other thing, and I haven't been playing on here really long, but I hate to say it, but I hate the hunger bar in Minecraft. I understand why it was added to give the game more of like a game feel, but I hate it. So one of the first things I do is set up a massive storage of food, no matter what world I'm on, what version of Minecraft I'm playing. Massive storage of food. And this is my simple chicken farm. I have a group of chickens over here that, you know, constantly fight the current. They lay eggs. The eggs go down in that hole generally. I see that some of them get stuck, but, you know, what are you going to do? And over here, there's a transposer underneath that hole. It picks up the eggs, pipes it over here to a dispenser that's in the cage. Inside the cage, there's a block for the eggs to break against. And then I have a timer and a repeater to make sure I lengthen the redstone signal long enough to actually activate the dispenser. And I'm sure this dispenser is just crammed full of eggs. Hold on. Yes, it is. So, you go over here and kill the chickens that are in the way. And you flip this little switch, which I will wire into a switch that's more conveniently placed later on. And it fires out eggs, and chicks come out, and then the chicks turn into chickens, and then the chickens turn into lunch. So, there you go. That's the big thing that I've done so far. It's not really big, nor innovative, but nonetheless, that's what I've done so far in this world that I haven't played very long. I'm going to let all those eggs dispense while I go do something else. So if you guys will sit tight for just a second through the little break, I'm going to come up with something to build and to make this episode about. So stay tuned. Okay, I've thought about it for a little while. I ran around, checked out the trees, checked out all the stuff around here. By the way, you start in Beowulf on the beach, and the beach is right next to a gigantic forest, so you don't have to really worry about wood right off. One of the biggest challenges I had, actually, before I found those chickens, which were a little bit further in the forest, was the fact that there's no grass. There's no tall grass anywhere around here, and you have to walk a long way to actually find it. Well, I say long way, over to the next biome, but still, not in the immediate vicinity, not conducive for the first 1 or 2 days of playing in a new world. So, what I ended up having to do is stay outside at night, kill a skeleton, and then I bone mealed the grass and got enough wheat seeds to start. And actually, that farm over there probably played on the server for 2 or 3 hours, and I got enough wheat seeds to plant like 4 wheat. So it's grown quite a lot, and it's only going to go exponential as I gather more things. So anyway, that's totally beside the point. I walked around the forest, I've checked out what I want to build, and I know that I have to have a workshop. So I am going to build a workshop. It's going to have 4 wings. There's going to be a wing right here, and then it's going to be in a cross shape. So one wing here that extends over that way, and then another wing that will go this way, and then towards the shoreline over there. So we got a lot of trees to clear out, and a lot of leveling out to do. Luckily I have a couple shovels and a couple gemstones for mining, so I'm gonna get on that. I'll probably fill in with some random music and sped up footage of me cutting down trees and leveling out the earth and getting a general floor plan, and then I'll talk a little bit more about what I'm doing as I'm building it. So sit tight and enjoy the intermission. I am absolutely 100% not sure how this entire video has come together so far, since I'm recording it before I edit it. But You should have seen some montagey cool things and me building this structure, which is just the outline. So what I wanted to do now is go into creative mode, fly up, and just let you guys see the outline, because I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on today. Oh no, did I just break the movie magic for some people? These things aren't recorded all in the same day all the time. Anyway, I'm going to go into creative mode, let you see the shape, and then kind of to wrap my head around it as well. You can kind of see it on the mini-map, and I'm going to face north just so you can kind of see it on the mini-map, the outline of the area that I'm going to build my shop out of. And let's fly up and take a look at it, shall we? One moment, please. And my general thought process is, since this is Tekkit, you're going to have one wing that's like the workshop. You come in from mining, whatnot, go in and process things manually. And then there's going to be a wing devoted to a chest that you drop items in, and they get sorted and then processed accordingly, with another wing devoted completely to like cobblestone and wood processing, because there's a lot of different things you can do with cobblestone and wood. And then a general processing area, additional kind of spare room, I guess, is kind of the idea. They may not be in that order. They may not be in those wings that I just looked at. I'm just kind of trying to wrap my head around it as I sit here and think. The inside here is a 19 block circle, actually. You can't really tell by the way it looks, but trust me, those are the round edges of a 19 block wide circle. So, wait a minute, should I say 19 block diameter? No. Anyway, doesn't matter. Point is, it's 19 block circle. So when I build this building up, I'm actually going to place a dome on the top of it, with the 4 wings, and then that's going to look really cool. And I'll go ahead and share this one thing with you. As I play Minecraft, especially with Tekkit, obviously, and you have a mini-map there, I want my mini-map to look as awesome as possible. So, lots of domes, lots of round shapes, lots of different things, that, at least me perusing YouTube, you know, you don't see all the time. Of course, there are guys out there like the Yogscast and Voxelbox and Direwolf20. Those guys do some amazingly crazy things. And then sometimes I see them do bland things. And, you know, it's just the way some people play Minecraft. I like to play and make interesting looking structures that function well. So if you'll look closely during my speed ups and things, you'll see me counting blocks and then going back and recounting blocks and then digging holes to outline something, and then I'll go back and I'll fill the holes in and I'll dig it a different way, because, you know, if I'm going to sit here and I'm going to play and I'm going to stare at this world for 50, 60, 100 hours, it might as well look good, right? So that's my goal. So let's get started building this building and kicking the crap out of that zombie. Oh, completely forgot to mention this in my rant earlier. I often get off on tangents, which you will learn also as you watch me play. But I am, in this world, going to do everything within my power to do everything in this world completely legitimately, which means if I have to stop and go mine a bunch of cobblestone to turn into bricks, that's what I have to do. And I may turn on the recorder and talk to you, and I may not. But no creative mode, no cheat mode in Tekkit, none of that stuff. I've done that before, and it just takes the fun out of Minecraft. And if you don't go down and mine and look for the stuff you're wanting to build with, then I kind of feel like you're missing the point of the game. Now, yeah, Tekkit's got a lot of cool things that help you shortcut a lot of that type of stuff, but you have to pay for it. you have to go get twice as much redstone, or you have to think in a different way to build a machine that will harvest a tree automatically for you. So in that respect, I don't consider that cheating, and it adds a lot of cool new stuff to the game. But seriously, no takesies, backsies, no cheating on this world at least. So enjoy, and yeah, I'm gonna go do whatever I told you I was gonna do a second ago. Okay, just a quick aside, little break right there, but this is what happens when you leave the chicken farm on and forget to turn it off. So, yeah, highly effective. Not gonna starve for a while. Give me a moment. Okay, so, yeah, if you ever make a Tekkit server and it begins to have errors telling you that the server is overloaded, check your chicken farm. Okay, so I started building the shop. The shop is cool. I like the shop so far. But I got sidetracked because it's going to take a tremendous amount of material to build the entire shop. And so I'm doing some housekeeping, a little tidying up, cutting these trees down. And then I'm going to build a watermill infinite energy generator to power the part of the shop that is going to be for personal use, not the automated part. The automated part needs a larger amount of sustainable power. So, I finally found a use for this dirt mine that I had made much earlier in this game. I'm going to put the watermill power plant here, and actually, if we'll take a look over here, there's actually going to be a basement to the shop, and in the basement I'm going to run all the power and stuff. I haven't dug it out yet, obviously, and this used to be ocean, so never mind all the sand. Check this out. I'm sure everybody's seen watermill generating machine for Tekkit, but seriously, take a look at this. I had to look up a tutorial to make sure I was putting it together right, and the guy wasn't talking, so I'm gonna talk everybody through this. These are watermills, and if you put a bucket of water in the bottom of the watermill, it generates what is it? EU? Yes, EU, to store into a battery box. So, you put a bucket of water in it. Well, with red power, you have pneumatic tubes, which are intelligent tubes, which will send an item, see the bucket of water there, to a container connected to them that will accept it. Watermills accept full buckets of water, so, well, how do we get buckets of water? Let's check this out. Over here, follow the pneumatic tubing. This is Bluetrick standalone wire and Bluetricity wire that runs on the ground, hooked to a battery box and a solar panel on top of it. And it leads over here to retrievers. This retriever, the front is to the pipe, and you should have seen an empty bucket go into it just now. What retrievers do, they pull a specific item or a specific set of items out of the pipes that they are connected to when they're hooked like this. This one is set to get empty buckets. Okay, so it gets an empty bucket, and then the retriever passes it to the next thing in line from its back, which would be a deployer. Now the deployer gets the empty bucket, and in this infinite water generator over here, it grabs the water that will regenerate. You can see the bucket coming here, and the bucket's in there. Bam, grabs the water. Now this retriever, whoops, silly wire. I'll show you my wiring too in a minute. It's actually a pretty compact design. This retriever over here grabs full buckets out of the deployer and sends them to the water mills when the water mills need it. So, yeah, that's how it works. And then the wiring, of course, I have a timer, and then I have a repeater to increase the length of the pulse, and then some standalone redstone wire and bare redstone wire running across the top of these. And of course a switch to shut it off. Alright, here's the shop. No roof on it yet. It was actually a tremendous undertaking to build it this high, and I haven't put all the floor down yet either, and I haven't hauled the basement out. But here's the plan, because this video is getting close to being done, and we'll just continue building the shop throughout the next couple videos. But the plan is replace the floor with wood so it looks nice, and then I'm going to hollow out the basement below where you saw the energy producing machine. There's the water mills. That machine is going to sustain this wing, which is the manual placement wing, with a bunch of machines that we can use by hand. The other wings are going to be automated wings, and in the center here I'm going to build a spiral down, hopefully minecart track down to the bottom of the mine that is directly below this building. So, replace the floor with wood, put a roof up. I'm going to put a second floor over here, and that's going to become my house. Actually, pretty much going to call it like a bunk or a barracks, because as you have seen just in this video, I have lots of different people that play and help build things, including Keith from the other channel. So, yeah. Wood floor, roof, second floor. And then the automated systems are going to be in these wings. It's still a work in progress. You're going to see it come together, but here's the husk of the shop. It's got the windows in. It's got the doors in. It's coming along, but this video is running a little long, and I wanted to go ahead and say thank you, YouTube, for checking this out, and I hope you stay tuned to watch me build more crazy contraptions and do some tutorials on some of the things I do here, and, you know, click like, subscribe, and also check out the Unleet Gaming Channel 1, featuring Keith Sandvich and his craziness on Minecraft and various other things. And currently, check out his series called Mine Sanity Server. He's on some number of episodes that I can't remember right off the top of my head, but check it out, because he does cool stuff, and teaches you a lot about vanilla Minecraft. So, go, go, go. Thanks for watching. Bye.